Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be taking a look at Gradient Synth by Corey Lofthus. Oh, yeah. Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS, and I hope you are all doing well. Indeedy do. Welcome to our Walt Warriors. You can become one by clicking the join button down below. It helps the channel. You get custom emojis and a warm and fuzzy feeling deep down within your guts. Oh, yeah. All right, it is Saturday morning here in Australia, going live out to the rest of you who may be in the rest of the world living in the past, as it's still Friday there in the US and UK and all the other places that are desperately trying to get back to the future, but you never will because we are in the future here in Australia. Do you hear me? All right, so this could be the last time that I do a show on a Saturday morning here on the channel because things are changing, and those changes kick off this Sunday US UK time. Big announcement show, kickoff of season 13 on the channel. There is no rant, it is season 13 kickoff, and I'm going to let you know of all the big major changes that are happening here on the channel. Also, tomorrow is the opening hour. Now, the show's ready to go and it's up. But it's not up for you yet because it's a surprise. So keep your eye out for that. The opening hour, it's the last opening hour of season 12 of this show. 4 years of this show, and we're trying to shake things up with some major changes. Let's say hello to folks who are here live in the chat. Mateus, g'day. Brad, Ali, Coldacre, Mr. Johnson. Not this guy again. He says, you better not be on my Wi-Fi, Brad. Interesting. Today's featured artist is the Lily Pillies. They just dropped a brand new song. Ed says he'll catch up on the replay. Remember, if you're a Patreon tomorrow, Patreon stream is happening. Same bat time, same bat channel. Today we're taking a look at Gradient Synth. It is very colourful, very vibrant, very fun, and not anything that's going to tax your brain or freak you out, and make some really interesting sounds, yeah? So let's get into it today and try and get this thing on the road. And that thing just keeps popping up. I don't know why. Look, you probably need to pause the video, go back and see there's something hidden within that video. I don't know. Maybe it leads somewhere that you might want to find out. Okay, let's get on with it. So let's over to the Beat community. Now, finally, an app that I've been very excited about dropped last night called Ridge Walk by Akil Adam. Very, very exciting. Here it is here. I've been on the beta for, I don't know, a long time. Not a long time, maybe a month and a half I've been on the beta, messing about with it. It's very, very fun. It just dropped before I went to bed last night. We'll be taking a look at this next week, early next week. So very, very cool. It is very, very cool. And Four Pockets have sales on. They've got deals, Flux, Surface Builder. What else? There's a bunch of, hello, Ed Zielinski, what's going on? Progressions, DigiKeys, Chameleon, Midi Strummer, Surface Builder. Lots of apps on sale from Four Pockets. 10 copies of Vocal Bees up for grabs. I remember seeing this come out, and I can't remember. I think it was like a in-app purchase. I never really did a show on it. But this thing, there's some giveaways on the Beat community. There you go. Boom. Maze Rider, Bass Leveler on sale. VS Visual Synthesizer is updated. Hopefully we'll have a look at it this coming week. Audio Things got some price drops. Minibit, SR88, g'day Semtex Cow. and you can't find it. You got to be quick. Got to be very quick. It's happening. Joe Glenn, g'day, g'day, g'day. All right, there's a brief look at some sales and stuff. As I said, Progressions, Midi Strummer, Bass Leveler, Maze Rider, Eventide have all their apps on sale at the moment for the summer sales. Elastic Drums, Snake Buds on sale. We got LE Bass, so a bunch of stuff on sale. But we're looking at this today, Gradient Synth by Corey Lofthus. And if you don't know Corey, Corey was he's worked a lot with Ryan Robinson from Sketch Audio. So worked on SDS X drums, if you remember way back, I did a show on that. So I think this is his first foray into his own iOS app, but he has been involved in a bunch of other apps that Ryan has done. I'm pretty sure that's right. Anyway, my information may be dog because it's early in the morning. John Swanson, hello to you. So it is $4.99, and hey, this is just incredibly fun. Nothing that's going to rot your brain, so that's cool. We like stuff like that, especially on a Saturday morning here in Australia. Let me have some coffee and let's get in and play some music. Damn, that triple shot. Ooh. Wow. That was brutal. So what have I got? I've got a little project here in AUM that I made. We've got an instance of Gradient Synth over here. We got some bass. We got some drums from Splat to Clat. We got a piano. We got a whirly. We've got an SDSX drums in here as well. So a bit of a combination of stuff. And it's a little bit hip-hoppy. And we're going to hit play. We're going to let it go. And let's see what happens. Let's oge. Yeah. 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 Oge. Bring my mic back up. Awesome stuff. Yes, well, I was going to wait till tomorrow because officially it's... but Leela just wants a birthday every day. So it is Leela's birthday here in Australia, which means nothing because guess what? She doesn't live here. So, that coffee tongue. But everybody, say hello to happy birthday to Leela because she's here. She's the mod with the mostest. And, you know, I've got to stroke that ego, baby. But, you know, get ready because you've got a couple of days of birthdays for Leila. I jest. I'm a dickhead. Just tell me to shut up. Hey, Secret Legacy, what's going on? Rising nice and early. Yeah, you started. You always start it. So how nice did that sound? Nice bit of hip hop. All we had running there for this thing. Just have a listen. So just a real simple. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Oh. Chug a boot out in dirt. I was walking down the street. I was feeling really neat. Put a gun to your head, motherfucker, be dead. I'm definitely not a hip hop artist, let me tell you that. But anyway, it sounds really good. So let's open this thing up and take a look and see how it all works. Whew. This is weird, man. This could be the last, well, it's not the last one of these shows, but things are going to be different from next week for app tutorials and such. I'm going to open a Midi channel as well. And let's get this thing open. All right, so you got a couple of ways to play this thing. Let's have a look at the interface first. Now, this comes in 3 delightful panels, 3 sections that you can do here. So you have this section here, which for argument's sake, we'll call it, because I'm on an iPad that's landscape, it's over to the side. But you can shift these things around. You can move kind of the orientation of the setup of this. But we'll call it, it's called the top panel in the manual, but we'll call it the side panel. I don't know. We'll call it like the settings kind of panel. Then we have over to the left here, this is like your performance, your gradient pad. This is where you perform everything. And down the bottom, you've got an editing, like little selector, little editing palette down the bottom. So these are your 3 sections. And in here, see how I clicked on that and it popped up with hello, right? There on hello, whatever you're kind of using will be filled in. This is like a little information bar. And so the nice information bar, when you're not doing anything, you can tap on it, and whatever the last thing you had, whatever you moved here, see if I move up this slider here and then tap on this bar, it's going to bring up a bigger page for me to go in here and enter my own values. So nice, big, colourful interface. There's really no way to fuck it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But absolutely no way to fuck it up. So, as I said, let's take out some of these effects here. So this is your pad. Right? And the way it actually works, we'll go through the settings first. Click over here to our settings. You've got a simple mode. So if we click this, it just becomes the pad. So you've just got the pad to work on. Takes away all of your distractions. So if you're just doing a performance, nice way to get rid of all the distractions. You've got an overlay note guide. Now, what is this useful for? Let's have a look at this overlay note guide and tell you how this works. So the sounds that this creates is basically a the main sound that it creates is a sine wave, if I'm correct. Just a simple sine wave, yeah? Fundamental sine wave. And you can see here, this in between these lines, have a look down here. What's going on with my iPad today? Oh, man. Hang on a minute. Jesus Christ. That's sorted. We fixed that. So notice here in this little section, as I go in these lines, so there's an A, we've got a G, we've got an E, D, and you can see that over here, what's going on, where our notes are. Man, I don't know what is happening with my, just give me a sec. Just give me a sec, guys. Far out. Let's change that out. Change that. Boom. Should be back in a sec. There we go. Sound back? There we go. Cool, 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 cool. So, you can... Oh, man. Dude, what's going on? Not today. Fucking hell. Hang on. Oh, I found what it is. It's you. Right. There we go. So there you go. Lucky I bought something new the other day. So now you can see the notes that I'm dragging across here. Now, so these are your primary pitch, and the colors that we have underneath, they actually create the overtones of the pitch. So if we mess around with the colors, so currently we've got this one selected here. Let's go into, I'll finish off with our settings over here. So this was the overlay note guide. So you can actually just have an idea of what's happening. You can change from left hand to right hand. So it depends on, left hand, right hand, because we're all different handed. And remember in the old days, if you were left handed, they treated you like a leper. And these days, religious people do the same thing, just for like gay people. It's like nothing's changed, has it? It's just now it's for some other reason. So you can show the visualizer or turn it off, and you would have seen the visualizer. It's up the top there. See over here, this little visualizer. So you can come here and turn that off if you want, or you can change the visualizer. So you can see now a little bit of a different pattern going on there. You've got 3 different visualizations, A, B, and C. So this one's more of a full wave kind of thing. And the middle one. So nice little visualizer there. It's not going to change the sound or anything like that, yeah? Now, not only can you use this just by touching the screen, you also can attach a MIDI keyboard to it. Yeah, so. So it's not just a touch screen at all. It is also a keyboard too. Let's come back over here. So they are pretty much all our settings. I will touch on this for a minute. So the actual MIDI only mode, you can see down here, is for a specific MIDI only mode. So you can record stuff as well. We'll get to that in a moment. But MIDI only mode, and if you enable this, so MIDI only mode turns the gradient pad into a tone only controller, right? So now, if I drag, it doesn't make any sound until I hit a note on my keyboard, and then now this ain't gonna make much difference because we don't have many colors in here. So we can come into this, we can change our colors by the last little section here. So down the bottom here, we've got these little tone notes, and we can come in here and change the colors. So let's just quickly change some colors down here. You get a little palette pops up. Well, I don't know, we'll do this one like there. And you will get now so you can hear there's like this nice little tone variation that's going on there. Nice little tone variation to get, and it'll get more complex. Check it out. It'll get more complex. We have our developer here, Corey. Thanks for joining us. And Boonesboro Beach Boy, hello to you. Anyone I have missed, hello to you. All right, let's get back. So we've covered everything that is in our settings. We can turn the audio background on and off. We also have a Bluetooth MIDI in if you have a Bluetooth MIDI controller. I don't, so guess what? I'm leaving that the absolute alone. Yeah, that's the way it's going to roll. Oh, and quickly, we've got a little eye up here. I haven't clicked this yet. I didn't do anything. I thought it might have like told you the answer to life, the universe, and everything. But no, it didn't. So let's jump over to this little section here and talk about the presets. So you've got a shit ton of presets, and you can just scroll through them, and that's a nice way to get started. Now, you'll notice back here on this page, I've got one of these presets attached here. You can fill this up with a whole bunch of presets. The way to do that is come over here, find one of them, and just hit the little star. Yoink. Look at that. Yoink. It's a panic button. Awesome. Oh, man, you know what? I wish I had known that last night. I got stuck on a note last night. And I'm like, there's no panic button. And I was going to email you, Corey, and go, where's the fucking panic button? Now I know. I'm a dickhead. It is what it is. See, listen, folks, never think you know everything, all right? Always be learning something new every day. Now, see, I'm going through here and just adding stars, and you can see these are adding to my little favorites. And you can add and remove these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 that you can stick here, and you can mix and match them. And now if you start going through these, you can get in here and try some different sounds. Now, the thing is, when I first started playing with this, I was like, really? It only has like a single waveform for sound, really? Is that it? How's there going to be variation in here? But the more I played with it, I'm like, hey, there is a lot of variation because down here we have a lot of fantastic controls to play with, yeah? So don't be sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know. It's just a sine wave. You can get some really incredible sounds over here. Let's just quickly flick through these presets I've randomly grabbed. All right, sometimes the panic button fails. I'm sure you'll fix that. Now, let me tell you guys, Corey's been busting his ass to try and get an update out for this before today, but it just hasn't happened. But it is coming, so don't get too upset. But it's coming. It's coming. Oh, let's come back here. Just go through these. I really love some of the distorted sounds you can get out of this. Man, what is going on with my iPad today, dude? Brother, really? I'm telling my computer, brother, what is going on? Now, you're probably wondering how we're getting all these different tones and effects out of this. Well, we'll cover that in a moment. Let's get into the interface a little bit more. It's every time I touch this thing, it's causing troubles. Looks like I've got to replace my capture card, which I have a brand new one ready to go right here. Looks like today I'm replacing my capture card. Okay, let's get into this tone right here. We'll start off with this one, and we'll go through these controls down the bottom here. So we have our envelope and overtone. Now, if you click on these, right, we can change our overtone, and we can change the envelope of our tone, right? So we can create a pad really easy. Should I just do it now? I'm afraid to do it now because, all right, let's give it a go. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Let's put you on this screen here so nothing gets too messy and you're not getting your eyes zapped. Just going to swap out my capture card quickly and hope this works. If it doesn't, we're in trouble. No. Okay. Now that's frozen. Give me a sec. We'll get this sorted. Capture card, HDMI, properties. And we're looking for USB video. There it is. Okay. Nice one. Deactivate. Reactivate. There we go. Hey, it's moving. We may have fixed it. Let's give our sound back. There you go, folks. If you ever want to know, if you if you're being a YouTube content creator using an iPad, have a shit ton of cheap-ass capture cards available at all times. Trust me, these things here, right? See these? Because you can't use proper capture cards with iOS because of the copyright content protection in there, so it won't work. So you've got to buy these really shit $7 ones, but they die every fucking 3 months. It's the constant battle. Anyway, enough of that shit. Looks like we're all good. And that has fixed our problem. Fingers crossed, yeah? Just make sure everything's good. Cool. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's get back to it. So, where were we? We've got an ADSR here. So, beautiful for pads. Oh, really? Okay, that didn't work, guys. It's something else. Anyway, well, let's just get on with it. So, ADSR, create your sounds. Really nice. We've got effects here as well, and you can swap out these effects. So you've got two pads here, but if we click on our pads, oops, come back over here. If we click on the little effects button down the bottom, this brings up a little menu that tells you what pads, what effects are on the pad. So you've got a verb, a delay, saturation, bit, crush, chorus. Let's put a chorus on this one. And you've got a filter for this one. So we've changed these out now. And we move our pads around. Is it only this app that it's doing it? I reckon it is. I reckon something's causing it because that's really weird. Anyway. Let's try this. Let's open this up as a... Can we open this? I didn't even know if we can open it as a individual. There we go. Let's do it here. Okay, so where were we? Effects. I don't know what's going on with my... Wow, I'm super frustrated today. Thank fuck this is the last set they were doing this. So you can change your effects out. You've got a chorus and reverb. You can change your pads here. And let me tell you, the reverb's really, really cool. Massive reverbs. Massive reverbs, I'm telling you. Like when I was using this yesterday, I was putting Altetha on there and Stellavox, and I'm like, I don't need this. Look how crazy these reverbs are. I think I found out what the problem was. Did you see when I turned off the visualizer? It stopped doing it. It's something to do with the visualizer. Watch this. Let's put the visualizer back on. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but it's working. So let's just relax. Let's try a couple more effects on you. Man, we got a bit crusher. And we'll put some saturation on this one. Really cool. And you've got your mix here, so each of these ones over here, these are your mix for your sounds. So the bit crusher, saturation sounds nice as well. We've got the chorus we covered, we've got the delay. Let's leave these two. So really nice little set of effects here. Then we have our note editor, yeah? Let's talk about our note editor, but before we do that, I don't know, my sound, everything's working now, so that's cool. We need to run an ad every day on the show. Halfway point of the show, we run an ad for YouTube because that's how YouTubers make money. You can avoid the ad by pressing the skip button when it pops up if you get served an ad. If not, become a YouTube Premium member. The ad has been run. Okay, so while we're waiting for anybody who may or may not get an ad, remember, tomorrow the opening hour, it's a surprise. It's the last opening hour for the season before we kick off season 13, the day after, and big changes happening here on the channel. Hopefully those who got served an ad are back. All right, so here is our note editor. So let's talk about this. The note editor allows you to select, I'm just going to pop in here and turn on our overlay mode. I'm going to change this to a reverb. You can choose the notes that are in your section here. So you can do, minors, majors. You can go in here and remove notes, add notes as you will. Okay. Which obviously applies to the pad. right? It only applies to the pad, not your keyboard, because you're playing whatever note you want on your keyboard. You can add more notes here or remove more notes. So currently there's 6 notes. The least you can have is 6, but you can add notes, and as you add them, you'll see we start to add our notes, and the dots represent the octave of these notes. Right? Or you can alter octaves here. So you can start at a lower octave. So you can see we've moved this down. If we bring this down to 1, it's going to start at 1. If we add more, I think so the most we can have is 24 notes on the grid. Over here we have polyphony. So we can have mono notes, you know. So if you want to do something mono, you can turn on polyphony and play full chords on your keyboard. Right. And here, when we turn this off, this changes our pad to the actual... It keeps it at the same note. I'm pretty sure that's right, isn't it? So it keeps it to the... So you can see as I go up, we've got... I've really got thrown off today by my iPad doing stupid shit. Let me tell you that. That sucks. I hate that shit. So it's the drag to repitch. So this enables the repitch, sorry. When this is on, compared to off, you can see me dragging this along is not doing. So this sets the pitch. All right, let's come over here to our tone editor. This is where you can start to play with these lower tones within the fundamental wave, right? So, and the colors, let's have a look at the colors. Let's talk about these. So if we open up our color palette, we've got a grid, we've got a spectrum, and we've got sliders. Now, the way these colors work, red, see you later, Semtex Cow. Red is the first overtone, right? Red's like a first overtone. Green is a second overtone. So we can do like do a red, and let's go over here and do a red. And blue is a third overtone. So we'll come over and do this one here. And let's go over here and just put a black. So we can control these tones by turning on this little tone. It's like a modulation here. So you can see when we turn this on, this has already started moving in a circle. So if I hold down a note, yeah? Hey, Jerry, what's happening? We can automate this with modulation. So, and we've got a whole bunch of different shapes we can do in here. So there's a circle, a square. A triangle. And we can speed it up with the modulation. little Starr. Let's make it really fast. You can also record your own. So all you need to do is select this little section here, hit record, draw in with your finger and stop it. And now let's slow this down. So really neat. And, you know, I mean, you can come in here and you can control this with your finger as well. So you don't need to automate this. You can control it alongside playing the keyboard and, you know, and controlling these tones or playing on here. So you've got multiple ways you can do this. It's really, really nice. Let's go in and add. You can turn off this favorite mode here as well. So if we go in here, turn off favorite mode, so then everything will kind of disappear. We can turn it back on. Yoink. So if you, again, if you want to save a preset, you like your preset, you're good, like this one right here, hit save, give it a name, demo, boom. That will be saved in a little new user pad down the bottom. Let's just add some random ones in here. Yeah. And you can remove these stars whenever you want. Totally up to you. And every time you open it, you'll have this selection, this color palette of effects of tones waiting for you. Why is that not working for me? There we go. Plus, there's also a little recorder up here as well too, so you can record in some stuff. Now, I haven't tried that before because I never use input recorders or anything like that. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Or is it maybe just it records in the, let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I'll have to, the recorder records pad interactions. All right, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. So it records pad interactions. See, I hadn't tried that. Awesome. So that's in there as well if you want to play around with that. I think we've covered everything here. It's time to really make something with it. I want to make something. So let's do that. Let's close out of here. Let's hope that we'll just shut everything down in the background on my iPad. Look at that. There's a lot of crap running on my iPad. Aren't I a dickhead? Yes, I am. Oh, let's test it here. I haven't done this yet. Let's make sure it all works in Logic, because we all know my door of choice is Logic. So let's load it up in here. Load up an instrument, gradient synth. Hey! Nice. It's kept our favorites in here. So that's good. If we hit record, is it going to record Midi? Yes. Is it going to record? Is it going to record? I don't know if it's going to record in these sections. Well, I guess if it's running. No. Oh, it did. It actually recorded it in there. That's interesting. So we've got a stuck note. No. Hopefully that will be fixed. But that's interesting. So I don't know if it actually recorded it into any of the lines here, into any of the automation. No, but I'm sure you can probably do it if I load this up. Let's have a look. Is there a way to do automation in here? Gradient synth, reverb. So you can control the reverb in here. There you go. All right. So we at least know it works. That's a good thing. But let's make something. What have we got? 5-6 minutes to make something slightly interesting. And I'm going to use some randomization. Let's use something like a snake bud. And I don't know, a bounce bud. Yeah. And not sure if the automation will work, but it'll be something coming soon. Awesome. Let's load up our guns, bring your friends. And I'm going to send Snakebud out here. Let's get in here and mess with Snakebud a bit. We'll bring down the rate to, I don't know, we'll bring it down to like a bar. We'll randomize some notes. We'll randomize some probability. Yeah, and shoot this out. Did I do it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Throw in a Stellavox. Change this probability up a little bit. Now, this will be a good test to see how much DSP we're using. So we've got 2 of them running. So we're running a C minor. $32 DSP. I don't know how you do it, Manny, how you know every time somebody's going to be playing your song how you arrive just as it happens. You must have your own song detector. I'm telling you. I don't know how you do it. add a bit of noise in here to close out. The no input mixer. Awesome. So there you go. All right. Awesome stuff. Sorry about all the issues today with my screen happening and stuff. I don't know. We'll get that sorted out by tomorrow. It is what it is. Sometimes technology just doesn't fucking work. Missed the beep. $4.99. There is an update on the way, so don't fret if you've seen any little bugs or anything like this. Like I say all the time, hey, if you do come across a bug, drunk, don't go to the App Store and leave a bad review. That is idiotic. There is a way to contact the developer. The website is soulliftaudio.com, and I'm gathering there's a contact probably down the bottom. Yes, look at all these ways to contact. Look, big one right there, email. If you've got a bug, you find a bug, reach out to the developer and let them know. Take a screenshot, take a screen recording, send it on. Don't ever go to the App Store and leave a shitty review, because guess what? When that bug gets fixed, that review stays forever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a dick. So, $4.99. It's rad. Awesome stuff. There is a settings feedback button. Awesome. There. I didn't even see that. We still got it open. Is it in here? Send feedback right there. Look how big it is. I'm so stupid I couldn't even see it myself. But do that. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Today's featured artist is, of course, the Lily Pillies. Thank you, Corey, for being here today. Thank you all for hanging out today. I know it's always against Metalhead Hippie. I hate doing these shows. That's why they won't be happening on this day anymore. Big changes coming up. All that stuff. If you're on the Patreon, join us tomorrow. You'll hear about the changes before everybody else. This channel is getting turned upside down. Let me tell you. The Lily Pillies have just released a brand new track. They did it yesterday. We're going to play it right now. It's fab. It's wicked. It's good stuff. It's Lily Pillies. What can I say? You can't go wrong with Lily Pillies. It is called Save Me. There's a pinned comment up the top. You can click on it. Go check them out. Hit subscribe. Go to their Bandcamp. Buy their music and all that fanciful jazz. Let's do it right now. Let's hit the thing. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we will all rise together. This is the Lily Pillies and Save Me. Stay awake. Boom.
We're living in the strangest times. We can't seem to get things right. Got what we want, but no one's ever satisfied. We're living in the darkest times. Remember the days left behind. Confused with everyone telling us what what's wrong or right. It's been a long time, we should know what we're living for. Open your eyes, take a good look around. How many lies, I don't know, I can keep the score.
Turn up the TV, I can't take it anymore.
Save me from the bad things, help me find my freedom. Save me, come and get me, help me find my freedom. What's it take to understand? What the hell are we waiting for? Save me when I'm lonely and get me out of here. We're living in the strangest times. We can't just lay down and die. We're searching for answers just to get through this life. It's been a long time, I can see all the stars collide. Open your eyes, tell me what I should know. How many lies, I don't know, but I can see the light.
Turn up the TV, I can't take it anymore.
Save me from the bad things, help me find my freedom. Save me, come and get me, help me find my freedom. What's it take to understand? What the hell are we waiting for? Save me when I'm lonely, get me out of here. Save me from the bad things, from the bad things, from the bad things. Save me, come and get me.